Hello and welcome to 2 Indoor Gaming. We're back with Life in the Village 2, and this is an update review because the Modpack has been updated to 1.04 and there's been a few changes, enough to make you consider whether or not to continue with your current world or start a new one. It won't break the world you've got, but there's a few new world generation options that will mean if you want to access them, you're going to have to open new chunks, and if you've explored a large area around your build, that may be a little tedious to go and generate new chunks, so you may just want to start again. It all depends on how attached you are to your build and whether you're ready to go, okay, let's start again, and this time I know a little bit more what I'm doing. So let's have a look at what's in the pack. But just before we do, I just want to share one piece of information and one little help tip. The first bit of information is that just an update on where Curseforge is at with their new app for you to access your Minecraft mods and mod packs. At the moment, they're in open alpha for, well, open beta, sorry, for World of Warcraft mods. Closed alpha for Minecraft mods is coming up soon. Yeah, the November 3rd date, sorry, for both of those. At the moment, yeah, open alpha for World of Warcraft mods. November 17 is when all us common folk will get a chance to play around with the Curseforge app. So if you're waiting for that, November 17th, 2020 is the date to look for it. But the piece of advice I have is about world generation. Now, with Quark, what they do, they've changed the way that andesite, granite, diorite, those things generate in your worlds. Firstly, they appear as huge sort of chunks rather than a bit here and a bit there, and secondly, it limits which of your biomes you can access it in. Now, in Life in the Village 1, I advised to change that because as you get into mine colonies, it's going to ask for a few of those items, and if you have to travel to find some desert just to get a bit of diorite, it can get really annoying. I'd forgotten about this with Life in the Village 2, but it's definitely a thing you'll want to do. So for those who don't know how to do it, go to your Twitch client, right click on your mod pack and open folder there, or if you're using GD launcher like I am, see it's got playing at the moment, the same thing, right click and then open folder. That will take you to your files for this particular instance. So if you've got more than one that needs this change, you're going to have to do it for each one. But you go to config, scroll down till you find your Quark common file, open it up in WordPad. Quickest way to get what you need is just Control F, brings up the little find dialog. Eventually, where are you? There it is. For some reason, WordPad always goes really slow on my computer. I can play like a multi-gigabyte game, no trouble. But WordPad is like, I'll think about it. Anyway, let's go. If you type in granite, it'll take you to where you see this big stone clusters. That's the way the Quark generates these things. And it's got a few different ones here, marble and basalt, and if you worry about those, you can do those. But really, I'm thinking about mine colonies and just being able to access things. So granite at the moment is mountain and hills. They're pretty common. You'll probably be fine. Just remember, you won't find it on your plains. Andesite's just forest. Again, not too uncommon. You should be fine with that, but feel free to add more in. The big one for me is diorite. Now you'll see one of these is not like the others, like savanna, jungle, mushroom. I've added in plains. It's something nice and common to find the diorite, because savanna, jungle is obviously the most common of those three, but can still be annoying to find, and mushroom. That really limits finding diorite, and I don't have time to be running around just to find those. So I've added in plains. Just do that. You can add in forest or as many as you want there, and diorite will now spawn in new chunks if you're continuing your world. In new chunks of plains biomes, I'll now have diorite. So that's all you do. Make sure you save that file and exit out of there, and she's all good. So I just wanted to bring that up because I had forgotten it and it's already come up. Anyway, So on to 1.04. What's new? What's new? Let's have a quick run through. There are bundles. Apparently 1.17, the update announcement, they talked about adding bundles, and somebody's just made a mod to sort of preempt it, so you can use them now. But I mean, for the resource and the value, you can put half a stack of an item or one, you know, unique item in it, and then it takes up space. I'm like, it's not really helping you carry around more things because it's not even a whole bundle, a whole stack. It's sort of like, I don't know, in chests or something. I don't know. Anyway, we've got bundles now. This is great. Crafting tweaks, an old favorite. Love using these buttons, very helpful. So I'm glad that's in this pack as well now. We've got your curious Elytra, just means your Elytra now, rather than taking up your chest plate slot, has got its own slot. Yay! When I clicked on it, it crashed my game, but that could just be me. Anyway, I've never used an Elytra, but that may be your thing and you'll be really happy. Dungeons Plus, this is something that obviously will only spawn in new chunks, and that's some just nice little added dungeon effect. And the idea is it's a sort of a bit progressive. So you're like, when you go to a buried dungeon, you'll find a map to lead you to either the Leviathan or the Snowy Temple, and so the idea is it's a bit progressive in the structures, and obviously the end there is going to be pretty huge. Also for the end is the End Reborn, but before that, edibles. You can now eat this stuff. Isn't that nice? You don't need them for your potions, and you just go, boop, I'll eat some blaze powder, strength effect, sugar, speed effect, yay, and so on and so forth. Then we have floor mats, which is just making your pressure plates bigger, multi-block pressure plates, and you can create some funny looking mats and stuff. And yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. But for your redstone fans, obviously a lot of functionality there. This is a big one. This is a big one that might have you thinking, I'll just restart. And that's the Gems and Jewels mod, because you will want to get some of these. If you craft them into a ring, it just takes a few gold nuggets and the gem that you found, and you wear that ring, you'll get a luck boost. Woohoo! Which isn't really the best thing about it. The best thing is you can then add that ring to a weapon, dun dun dun, and get its bonuses. How cool is that? So this isn't a special table, by the way. Just add that and the ring in your inventory and it will change it for you. But then those tools will now track what you do with them and level up as you use them, which is very nice. You can also make solid gem swords, gain sharpness from use, or get sharpened to the grindstone block at a cost of durability. Then yeah, so you can make them full gem tools as well and have a little bit of fun with that. But this is the cool part, I reckon. I've had a little bit of fun with that. I like it. It's just a nice flavorful touch too. Healing, you can now get healing from the campfires. That is nice. You put it down, just a regular campfire, doesn't have to be a special one. Put it down, and then when you stand near it, you get the regeneration status, and your health comes back. Yay! So everybody loves a good campfire, don't they? Now, what happened to End Reborn? Did I skip that somehow? Oh yeah, I must have. Okay, yeah, that's the end dimension. The mod page is keeps it pretty under hat. This is the only picture they had, so you're gonna have to have a bit of fun. But obviously you can get a guide for it, and maybe that's why the patchouli mod's been added. I'm not sure, but yeah. So that's back to ores above diamonds. So diamonds pretty easy to get, really. I mean, you just got to spend a bit of time mining around, and you can get yourself a full diamond set of everything. But what if there was more? And you can add the amethyst and black opal. Again, new chunks. But they give you some pretty significant boosts. They're a lot rarer, 3 times rarer for the amethyst and 9 times rarer for the black opal than diamonds. But you get some really good efficiency, 100%, 50%. You're like 3.5 times durability from diamond. Diamond's pretty durable. Black opal will give you 3.5 times more, plus a whole bunch of other bonuses, so that'd be fun having that stuff on. And you look funky too. I mean, seriously, did you see that? Did you see that? That's pretty funky. Anyway, moving right along. Patchouli been added, obviously, for some of those instruction books. This is the fun one, rotten creatures. So much fun. In fact, we're going to go have a little bit of a deeper look. Oh, and by the way, your mod in the mod, sorry, my brain just went a bit fuzzy. Your quests. There's a new quest line for the Gems and Jewels mod. I haven't noticed much else has been added, but specifically, there's a whole new Gems and Jewels quest tab for you to explore. Okay, these rotten creatures just gives you some variant zombies. And they're a rarer spawn. It's like every zombie now has changed. You still got plenty of them vanilla zombies running about, but every now and again one of them is going to show up different depending on the biome you're in or where you're at, and just how unlucky you are, I guess. The frostbitten is the first one, and that's going to be in snow biomes, and very rarely there'll be a little baby one. Yay, which is fun. Now, you do not want to get hit by these zombies, because you will not be able to move, jump, or even open your inventory. You are stuck until it wears off, and how long it takes depends on how your difficulty is set. They can also walk on water. Yay! So snowy biomes, the undead miner, underground only, and if you're in a like gold, you know, the gold mine area, then you got a chance of getting the rank M, otherwise the others, and they'll drop you some fun stuff, and even occasionally their pickaxe, which is a nice touch. Swampy is another one to seriously avoid, because they will give you blindness and poison when they hit you, and when you kill them there's a 4 in 5 chance, a very high chance, that they will drop the poison effect, which is yay, just to give you a little extra kick in the pants. Then we have the burned zombies, and they're fun. When they touch water, they can turn into the obsidian variant, which is nice. It's just a nice touch. Occasionally, they can spawn when a regular zombie dies in lava as well, and they get crazy when they get low health, and they get speed and strength increases, knockback resistance, and yeah, that will set you on fire. So watch out for that. Rotten Eskimo, also snow biomes, and 50% of the time they'll have a little wolf buddy. Yay! And when you hit them, they drop fish. Sometimes they have a spear, which gives them some ranged attack to watch out for. Yes, and he applies slowness too when he hits you, so yay for that one. Mummy, obviously the desert, and he's got a chance to spawn some beetles, and if he's an ancient mummy, then there'll be flying beetles, so yay! And when he hits you, you get very hungry, so that can suck away your health quick too. Deadbeard again on the beaches, and he can spawn skeletons and zombie pirates, so that's fun. And when he gets low health, see this lovely TNT block? Hey, yay! He's going to carry that around, and it's going to explode, and you won't get any of the drops, and you'll also get a kick in the pants. So yeah, he's got knockback resistance as well, so you can get up nice and close with that TNT explode in your face. So that's on the beach, so that'll be fun. And the Immortal, and this one's for thunderstorms, so not very common, because he rarely appears, extremely rarely appears during a thunderstorm, which isn't a super common event, but when he does, he's very hard to kill, because he has a dash attack, and as soon as the dash attack's finished, he regains his health. If lightning hits him, he regains his health, and yeah, when he's low health, different lightning bolts appear near him, and his speed increases, so yeah, that one's going to be fun. I'm not looking forward to my first encounter with an Immortal, unless I got some of that special fancy gear. That'd be good. So yes, that's a nice bit of flavor added to the game. Obviously, that doesn't need new chunks. That'll be there wherever. So you can enjoy that. And the last mod that's been added is Shulkers Faithful Factories, which was previously Cobbler. So this is your building up machines and whatnot, and automatic farming, and yeah, it gives you a bit of that if you're into that sort of stuff. But the big thing they've added is these lovely factories in the end. So apparently they're a bit randomly generated or procedurally generated, whatever, so they won't necessarily look exactly like this, but you will have some fun when you run into it. So you add that to the End Reborn and the End dungeons, and the End is getting it's getting a bit busy in there. You know, a lot more to do. Anyway, so yes, that's the update. Lots of new stuff. Up to you whether you want to start a new save totally or just run a bit further out to get to the new stuff. I haven't decided myself, but I'll be back next episode with some more gameplay, and if it is a fresh spawn, then I'll just get it back up to where I was already, save you watching me do all the basic stuff again. Okay, thanks for watching.